Hi guys. Wait. Cobblestone gen. Cobble! Oh my. Cobble. Oh my god.
Ten, 11, 12. Close it in. Make it 3. Skip 1, 1, 2, and again, you're just going to go all the way down. Now, once you have this done, you're going to fill it in. Perfect. Now you have your foundation. Let's get into step 2. Okay, so for step 2, we're going to go ahead and build the walls of this thing. Now, what you want to do is you need it to go 7 high, and that includes this bottom block. Now, to do this, what I like to do is I just get on top of it, jump up and add 2, and then I hold shift, hold right click, and move forward, and just build it up. Get to the end, we'll add another 2, and then we'll add another 2, and go back around and you're done this wall. That gives you 7, which is perfect. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Now, with this guy here, what I like to do first is that you jump, and then I hold shift, hold right click, and move forward, and just build it up. Get to the end, we'll add another 2, and then we'll add another 2, and go back around and you're done this wall. That gives you 7, which is perfect. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Now, with this guy here, what I like to do first is that you have to fill in this on both sides. Now I'll build its wall, and instead of going up 2, since I already put down 1, I'll just go up 1. Now I'll go thing on this side. Get to the end, we'll add another 2, and then we'll add another 2, and go back around and you're done this wall. That gives you 7, which is perfect. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Now, with this guy here, what I like to do first is that you have to fill in this on both sides. Now I'll build its wall, and instead of going up 2, since I already put down 1, I'll just go up 1. Now I'll go up 2. So, we have the basic walls up. Now we're going to move on to step 3. Okay, so with step 3, we're going to place down our signs and our water. Now before I do that, I like to close it up. You don't have to do this step right away. I like to do it with this step. And basically how you're going to do that is you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 2 obsidian. And that closes it in. Now the obsidian is important because especially if you're using the telepads, because as you're going through, it's very easy just to break, completely break your building, depending on what it's made out of. So the obsidian makes it so you can kind of hold down without having to worry about breaking through up here and possibly causing some issues with your lava or your water. So that's why I recommend obsidian. It's very hard to break. Dirt technically works, but if you stay under dirt for even a little bit longer than the normal running cycle, that will break as well. So I definitely recommend the obsidian. With that out of the way, let's put down our signs. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on the side that has 2 stone bricks up instead of just the 1, and then you're going to exclude the first, so we're not going to touch this one, and you're going to choose the second block here, and you're going to put signs all the way across. And if you had just the 10, that should be it, because you're going to exclude this one here and this one here. Now regardless if you have 10 water buckets or the magical water bucket, you're going to go to whatever is the opposite of the signs. So now we're doing the kind of 2 wide here, and you're just going to go to the top part and you're going to do a source water on each block. And you'll see that'll come all the way down and then get stopped by these signs because Minecraft physics. Alright, time to go on to the next step. Okay, so it's time for step 4, which is placing the lava and the cobblestone. So, how we're gonna do this. The weird part, and you might see other tutorials online and they might miss this step, but it's very important with how hypixel skyblock refreshes now. So you're gonna have to build a lane of cobblestone first, okay? So what I like to do, whether this is dirt or obsidian, I'm gonna go to the very bottom one and I'm gonna build a layer of cobblestone. If you do not do this, the lava will immediately go in the water and create obsidian. I've learned that the hard way. But as long as you do this first, when these get broken by you, it won't make obsidian, it'll just make more cobblestone. Now that you have this in, you're going to go ahead and you're going to place source lava for every block. It has to be source lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch them out. This is the slow part of the 2, 3, 4. Okay. They have the first layer done, and you're gonna do that all the way up. And the good part about having the water down first is that if you don't have flight, this is kind of the way you escape. You can kind of just hold spacebar until you get to the top, get to a corner, and there you go. Oh, I screwed up bad here. Oh no. I got it, but I didn't know which one I didn't hit, so I cost myself some unnecessary lava buckets. That's okay. We'll just go get more. As long as it's all source, you're fine. And we're just gonna put down that last bit of cobble. I think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need 2 more. This I will cut out. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's finish this guy off, shall we? Perfect. They have most of it done. All you have to do now is the very last step. Okay, step 5 on this is the easiest step of them all. You're just gonna build the roof. And all you have to do for that is to go up 1 more and go all the way around. Perfect. And then I like to fill it in with glass. And again, this is optional. You can just fill it in with more stone bricks, but I think this looks better. Now, with this, you might have to make some changes, right? So I have the repelling candle on my island, so that means no hostile mobs spawn from the darkness, basically. I also have a day saver just because I don't like the night. I like the daytime. So you have a couple options there. You might have to light this up. You can replace some of these with like sea lantern, whatever is the opposite of the signs. So now we're doing... Okay, so it's time for step 4, which is placing the lava and the cobblestone. So how we're gonna do this, the weird part, and you might see other tutorials online and they might miss this step, but it's very important with how hypixel skyblock refreshes now. So you're gonna have to build a lane of cobblestone first, okay? So what I like to do, whether this is dirt or obsidian, I'm gonna go to the very bottom one and I'm gonna build a layer of cobblestone. If you do not do this, the lava will immediately go in the water and create obsidian. I've learned that the hard way. But as long as you do this first, when these get broken by you, it won't make obsidian, it'll just make more cobblestone. Now that you have this in, you're going to go ahead and you're going to place source lava for every block. It has to be source lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch them out. This is the slow part of the 2, 3, 4. Okay. They have the first layer done, and you're gonna do that all the way up.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna break you for a sec. Yes! Let's go!
The part about having the water down first is that if you don't have flight, this is kind of the way you escape. You can kind of just hold spacebar until you get to the top, get to a corner, and there you go. Oh, I screwed up bad here. Oh no.
We do not care anymore. Okay, I got it. How much is it? 90. Ain't no way it's 95K, bro. Bro. Dude. What? This does not make any sense, bro. Oh, there you go. That should work. It was just working. What the heck? I need one more. Oh my god, dude! Off the couch! Off the couch!
You want Valorant skins. Just how awesome would it be to have your dream skin collection where you can stop worrying?
Okay guys, so in this video I am making a sort of upgraded version of my how to use comics that I would recommend using. So obviously you click this to start recording. If you record and do whatever, if you just click play, it'll only do that one time. But with continuous playback, it will do it forever. Yeah, so it says 1 out of 0, that's like infinite times, as many as you want. And to stop, you press Control, Shift, Alt, R. That did not work. Okay. Another easy way to stop is just like when it goes back to record button, just click that. But for the recording hotkey, this is what's going to start and stop recording.
TikTok off the ground! Thủ trong đêm vòng cầm. Bro.
I would recommend, honestly, don't do anything with that, but for your playback hotkey, set it to F8, because that's a lot easier than a complicated key combo. So just like this, yeah. I mean, it's kind of fun, I guess, if you're just looking for something to laugh at, but don't rotate your screen while you're recording. That is pretty much it, guys, for the tutorial. If you have any questions that I haven't answered, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to answer as soon as I can.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Can do to grow your game are going to be revealed in this insanely information-packed video. So let's start. First, let's talk about the do's. One of the most important things you can do to grow your game is to make sure it is high quality. And this means that it's bug-free, it looks good, and it's easy to understand, and it is very engaging, and the gameplay is well thought out so that players always have something to do and always have a clear objective, and so that they're just having fun constantly and they want to invite their friends. This will give them a great experience and encourage them to share the game. Share. Another thing you can do to grow your game is to market it effectively. A lot of small developers make these amazing games, but they don't know how to market it, or they just do not do it correctly for whatever reason. You can do this by creating great ads and reaching out to Roblox YouTubers, as well as using social media like TikTok to spread the word about your game. You can also use Roblox's built-in marketing tools like the sponsored ads feature and the normal ads feature, which we talked about. You can also implement promo codes in your game and promote them on your social channels to get more people to join. Next, let's talk about the things you should absolutely not do if you're trying to grow your game. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is not listen to your player base. If your players are telling you that they're having tons of issues in your game, stuff isn't loading, things aren't working right, there's bugs, you need to fix this, and you need to listen to your players and tell them that you are working hard to make the necessary changes. Ignoring your players will only lead to frustration and a decline in players fast. So you gotta fix issues fast, and everything that you do must be done quickly to reach a success. You need to try to be efficient when you develop and be direct when you talk to your team so that you can release updates as fast as possible. Another thing you should not do is ignore the rules. Roblox has rules for a reason that all games must follow and all users must follow, and if you don't follow them, your game will likely get removed. This means don't copy stuff from other people, don't try gambling your Roblox items, don't hack, don't do anything stupid like this, and you should be good and you shouldn't get banned as long as you're careful. There's also random bans, but trust me, it doesn't happen as much as it looks like on these different YouTube videos that you see. Do what you can to avoid getting in trouble with Roblox. Sometimes Roblox does make some pretty stupid changes, so make sure to voice your opinion still, but don't break the rules. And finally, don't be discouraged if you make a game and it doesn't take off right away. Growing a successful game on Roblox takes a lot of time and effort, and the top developers have made hundreds, if not maybe even thousands of projects before reaching their one success, the Brookhaven of all games. I'm sure that every front page developer has had dozens and dozens and dozens of failed projects, but the one thing that separates top devs from all the other devs is that they never quit. They never quit making games. They never quit making them better. So that is how they got to the top of the front page. And there's also some more secrets they keep behind locked doors that they don't reveal to you. And I'm going to reveal these to you in the video on screen so that you can learn exactly how these front page developers have grown their games so big over time. Hope to help you on your Roblox development journey even more, so subscribe.
Here are 3 reasons why you should use Codecademy to learn how to code. Now, before I get to number 1, you need to know that right.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully you're having a great day. Simulators. I'm telling you, a lot of the series that I've seen don't actually include or teach you how to use data store, so your data is always saved for all of your players. They don't teach you how to make quests or nice GUIs, settings. They also don't teach you really how to make a pet system, how to make some boosters, a trading system, a map so that you can teleport around all of your different areas, or even like local objects so that you can have these sort of walls between areas for players who haven't unlocked them yet. That's just a couple of the things that we'll be covering in this series. The gameplay that you're seeing right now is of the simulator that I've created myself, so I will be showing you how I created all these systems on my own. Since my simulator actually isn't that popular, I'm going to base our own simulator in this entire series off of the eating simulator right here, because this seems like a lot more of a popular and very common theme where you have an item in your hand, you click it, you gain a currency, and then you sell it and upgrade and do all the exact same things. I've seen a lot of simulators use this exact model and system over and over and over again, so that's why I want to base the series off creating something like this, because it seems to be the most common. Additionally, even if you don't want to make a simulator, it's a great way to learn a lot of different systems in Roblox, as well as learning a lot of scripting, and you can take these systems into a ton of different game modes. With that being said, if you guys do enjoy the video or it does help you guys out, make sure you hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see some more Roblox development videos. Additionally, I do have a Patreon. If you guys would like to support me or gain access to all the scripts and game files that I actually make in this video, you guys can go subscribe to my Patreon. There's a link down below in the description to it, and you can literally get access to all the scripts that we make. You can basically get a completely made simulator at the end of this series by just subscribing to the Patreon. Link down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. Also, if you have any questions, leave in the comment section down below, and let's get right into it. Okay, so I just created a brand new fresh base plate, and let's begin. So every single simulator has specific currencies. Usually they have coins and one other currency, so let's get started on creating the currency system. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to server script service, and we are going to create a brand new script, and let's name this player data. Now let's go ahead and remove this print statement, and let's actually create a local function, and we're going to name this set up player data, and we are going to take the player as a parameter. Now if you guys aren't from player at C, so let's get started on creating the currency system. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to server script service, and we are going to create a brand new script, and let's name this player data. Now let's go ahead and remove this print statement, and let's actually create a local function, and we're going to name this set up player data, and we are going to take the player as a parameter. Now if you guys aren't familiar with what I did right here with the semicolon and player, basically that is the parameter, and it's identifying what the parameter needs to be. So right here we are always going to want to pass in a player object. Otherwise, another example would be like if we want to get the name of the player, we could say that the name would always be a string object, so that's actually what it would be. You don't need to do that at all. We literally don't need to do it like that, but I like to do it just to keep everything organized, and I think that's something that people should do eventually. But if this does confuse you, you can literally ignore this. It's not a big deal at all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the leader stats, and we're going to actually assign that to a variable. So what we're going to say is local leader stats equals instance dot new. So we're creating a brand new instance, and we're creating a brand new instance of a folder, and we're setting the parent of that folder to the player. Now, the way that people usually do this is just by simply creating the folder, and then you would say leader stats dot parent equals player, and that would make the parent of this folder the player. But you don't actually need to do this, and the reason you don't have to do that is because instance.new actually accepts 2 parameters, and the second parameter would be the parent, and we can see that on the screen right now. So rather than saying leaderstats.parent, we can literally just say parent right here, and it saves us one whole line of code. I know, it's crazy, right? Now after that, we're going to set the name property of leader stats to leader stats, exactly how I typed this out. You need to make it it exactly how we type it out because that's how Roblox identifies the leader stats and handles it that way. Now we have to make all the currencies that we want to display on the leader stats. So we can say local food. Food's going to be one of our currencies, so we're going to say local food equals instance.new, and we're going to make a brand new instance, and this time we are going to make an int value instance, which is basically a number, and then we're going to set the parent of food to leader stats. Now, remember, leader stats parent is player, so player owns leader stats, and then leader stats owns the food value. And then we are going to set the name of food, so food.name equals food. And I like to capitalize this. You don't have to, you can do it. However you want, but remember, consistency is key. You might be thinking, well, this is lowercase. Yes. The way that I handle this is sort of all folder names or directories in certain areas of the data will be maintained as lowercase, while like the values such as int values and things like that will actually be uppercase. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set the value of food to 0 because we want the player to start off with 0 food. Additionally, we're going to make another currency and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to say local coins equals instance.new int value, and we're going to parent that once again to the leader stats, and we're going to say coins.name equals coins, and of course we're going to say the value of this is equal to 0, so the player starts off with 0 coins. Now we're just about done with this, but we now need to actually assign this to the player or run this function for the player when they join the game. So we are going to get a brand new service, and we're going to initialize that at the top of our script, and we're going to going to say local play. Players equals game get service, and we're gonna say players, and then we're what we're going to do at the bottom of the script is we're going to say players dot, and then we're going to look for an event, and the event that we're going to look for is player added, and then we are going to say connect, and we are just going to say set up player data. So now what this should do is once a player is added to the game, which basically means joins or connects to the game, it will run this function and it will automatically pass in the player parameter. So let's go ahead and start a game and see if this works. And as we can see, this worked perfectly. We can see the automatically pass in the brand new service, and we're going to initially say players. And then what we're going to do at the bottom of the script is we're going to say players dot, and then we're going to look for an event, and the event that we're going to look for is player added, and then we are going to say connect, and we are just going to say set up player data. So now what this should do is once a player is added to the game, which basically means joins or connects to the game, it will run this function and it will automatically pass in the player parameter. So let's go ahead and start a game and see if this works. And as we can see, this worked perfectly. We can see the leaderboard is indicated up here. It says food and coins. Both of them are set to 0, and
Huh? No.
should equal 0. But then what we're going to do is we're going to say that ignore this, you should not see this at all.
What's up? How do I fix this?
Let me see. Oh, that's too easy. Stop the game. Go to the files on top. Click on studio settings. And
you used to call me on your cell phone.
go to script editor, I think. Not this one. Next. Not this one either. Next. 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 Wow, none of that. Close this. Close this. What? Go to the files again.
Capitalize the local, bro.
Must be games. Wait, don't press anything. Go to the script that you did. Go
Capitalize
to
the
the
local.
untitled game. Go to the untitled game. On top, untitled game. No, not this one. Yes, this one.
Press on game
Go to
settings.
the file. Game settings. What is it? Yes,
then
it's
press
game
public.
settings. Yes, this one. Now
Maya-
go to the security and allow HTTP. Yes. And now save.
No, that's you need the API access.
If he's doing if he's doing data store, then he needs API.
Yeah, he needs API access.
Yes, that's it.
Go back into the game settings. Go to security. And then turn on API access. Now you need to uncapitalize your local brother because it won't work with that.
Uncapitalize this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that should work. Players, you need to. Okay. Now go back, go back. You put player instead of players at the top.
I haven't seen Roblox Studio or Light Mode in such a long time.
Me neither.
Okay, like that?
And then also you put another arrow. What is up with that?
I don't know.
Oh, that needs to be
Yeah.
There's a random quote. You undo that. There's a random quotation that you don't need. Or no, sorry, you do need it, but it's not. There's no quotation at the beginning.
Yeah, there's no quotation at the beginning.
Where?
Where you said
Right here?
instance, no, there.
Yes. And that should work.
Yeah, no,
But there's another red fin right here.
Oh, there's another error.
no, I don't think that's an error. You just
Alright, that's a breakpoint. Yeah, you gotta take that out or else it won't work. It stops.
Well, how do I take out the breakpoint?
Just click it.
Oh.
And it will just do it.
if it's hollow, then if it's hollow, it means it's disabled.
It didn't work.
Also, what kind of game is this? Are you just messing around or are you?
Oh no, I'm just trying to make a game because I never made one before.
Oh.
So let's go ahead as on this function and
Oh, you watch that
We
guy.
just have you can't be capitalized. I can check that.
I watch how to Roblox sometimes.
You go to your script.
What? Frick you. Oh, what?